Hello everyone and welcome to a new video on the channel. Today's video is going to be my weekly pickups video. I'm recording this a day early because I've pretty much got everything that I'm getting for this week, and this will be the last pickups video until next month now, because I've gone a bit over the top this week and I've spent all of my monthly budget in one go pretty much. So yeah, I mean there's only for me until I get paid 2 weeks, so it's not too bad. So there should be more pickups the end of the month, but I will do a replacement video on a Saturday. In place of that, I haven't thought of what it will be yet, but there definitely will be one coming up next Saturday. And I've already recorded my next collection video, so that'll be up on Wednesday. So, but yeah, we'll get started because there's quite a few to go through. First off, for just online that looked good. Pretty much I've seen one of them. The other three I've not seen. One I've wanted to watch for a while, but I was going through Sammy G's collection videos. If you've not watched his channel, go and check him out. Great guy Sam is. I'll put his link in the description. You probably already all know him anyway because yeah, he's quite popular in the community. But these were in his collection videos, and two of them I'd not actually, well, one of them I'd heard of, one of them I hadn't heard of at all. The other one of them I'd heard of but I've just not seen, and the other one I have seen but I just didn't have in the collection. So first up we have I, Daniel Blake. This one I've seen. This is a Ken Loach film. It's actually, I think, the only Ken Loach film I've seen. And I remember watching this when it came out. It's a very powerful film. It's a really good film. It's about real people, working class people, and the struggles in real life, basically. And it's about a man who's struggling to get a job because he's had an accident, and he's trying to get a job but he can't get one anywhere. And he helps this single mother and her two kids as well, who's also in the same sort of situation. I remember it being a very powerful film, so I thought, yeah, add them onto the collection. But I still need to get quite a few of Ken Loach's films because I think he's a good director. Next is one that I'd never heard of at all, but I watched the trailer as well and thought it looked good, and it's got a great cast. And it's called Detachment, about teachers, I believe. So it's got Adrian Brody, Christina Hendricks, Lucy Liu, Marcia Gay Harden, James Caan, Bryan Cranston. Great cast. And it's directed by Tony Kaye, who did American History X, which is a really powerful film. So yeah, this is one I'm looking forward to checking out, seeing what it's like. Then we have one that I'd heard of, but I didn't really know anything about it, so I thought I'd check the trailer out, and it looked pretty good. And that is Toy Soldiers, which is like kind of one of those sorts of, it's like a sort of hostage film, and about kids that are trying to take back their school kind of from the terrorists. It looked quite entertaining. Louis Gossett Jr., Sean Astin. So yeah, Toy Soldiers. And then one that I've wanted to watch for a while, I've heard it's a brilliant film, and that is Brooklyn with Saoirse Ronan. It's also got Jim Broadbent, Julie Walters. Yeah, I just heard really good things about this one, so looking forward to checking it out and seeing what it's like. Next up, we got some vintage pickups. 3 H&B premiums and 1 newer release that I got really cheap. So we'll start with this one. So first up, I got the original Village of the Damned from 1960, number 100. I think this is out of print now, so I was very happy to find this on Vinted for only £3 as well. And everything's still new. I mean, got the art cards which are still sealed, so obviously someone didn't want this in the collection, never watched it or something, I don't know. But I want to try and get more premium collections, so when I can find them at cheap price, I'm definitely going to pick them up. So that's Village of the Damned. Then 2 that go together, kind of. I got Dracula AD 72, 1972, and The Satanic Rites of Dracula, which are 101 and 102 on the collection. Both Christopher Lee Dracula films. I want to try and get into the Dracula films more. I want to try and get the original ones as well with Bela Lugosi. So I want to try and find them. I think there are sets out there, like Universal Monster sets. So I want to look into that and see what it's like. I think both of these, both of them have Peter Cushing in as well as Van Helsing. So yeah, definitely be giving them a go soon. And this one I couldn't believe to find. It's one I missed when it came out at the cinema. I don't think it was at the cinema for long over here. It came out on Blu-ray in June, and I think it is still going for like £15. And I got this for £3, and that is Lisa Frankenstein. I know there's a 4K, but this is one of those films that I'm happy with on Blu-ray. I don't think it justifies the extra money for a 4K. So when I saw this for £3, I jumped at the chance to watch to get it, and this is one I'll probably watch tonight because it's one I've wanted to watch for a while. Next up, I'll show you this guy who was selling off a load of mainly, they're pretty much all except for one Arrow films and one just 4K, ones that I've wanted for a while, and he gave me a good price on them. I think, how many are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then an extra one that I just bought on eBay, which I'll show first, and he did them for £10 each, £50, which I thought was very fair. So the one I got first, which I think was £8, is The Burbs, a Tom Hanks film I've wanted to watch for a while, and I watched this last week, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. Thought it was very good, underrated 80s, like black comedy, horror sort of film. Not really horror, I wouldn't say, more black comedy. Bruce Dern, I think this and Nebraska are probably my favourite films he's been in. I think he's just great in this, just a great character. Carrie Fisher, Corey Feldman, it's just a classic film. Not my favourite Tom Hanks film, but it's a very enjoyable one. If you can get your hands on it, definitely recommend that one. And then these are the 5 that I got. I'll show you the Blu-rays first. First up, we have House, one that I was very interested because I've heard mixed things about. And I thought, I'd get it, see what it's like. And I did watch this the other night, and it was entertaining, it was fun. It's not that long, it's an hour and a half. It definitely picked up towards the second half. But it's a bit of a weird one because it's just weird in what it is. Because is it a PTSD film or is it just a cheesy horror film? It's like kind of mixed messages. But I think, to me, the way I took it, it was a man dealing with his PTSD. But some of the story elements to it didn't add up. They didn't really make sense. But it was entertaining anyway. I mean, if you've seen it, you probably know what I mean. There's like something that happens at the end with a character, and he finds another character, and then it kind of, all the PTSD storyline kind of gets pushed away because you're kind of like, well, if that happened, then the monster stuff must be real. So it's not really him just imagining it, that sort of thing. So it's kind of a bit confusing in that way, but it was an enjoyable film. Then we have Toby Hooper's Life Force, which I've heard nothing but good things about. Really good cast as well. Peter Firth, Patrick Stewart. I don't think I know anyone else that's in it. No, it's Toby Hooper, sci-fi space film. So yeah, definitely give that one a go soon. And then 2 Arrow 4Ks. First up, we have Crash. David Cronenberg's Crash, which is supposed to be really controversial, quite controversial film. James Spader, Holly Hunter. I've heard very mixed things about this, and I watched the trailer and it looks intriguing to say the least. So yeah, that is Crash. And then a classic that I've actually never seen before, Tremors. Again, I've heard great things about this one. Classic 90s, like, sort of cheesy monster horror comedy. Kevin Bacon, Fred Ward. Who else is in this? Is there anyone else in it? I know. No, don't think so. But yeah, looks entertaining. So that is Tremors. And the final one I got from him was a David Lynch film. I've delved into Twin Peaks. I've got the set on Blu-ray, so I've been delving into that the last few weeks, and I'm about a quarter of the way through season 2, working my way through that slowly, and I thought this was one that I've heard very good things about, and that is Mulholland Drive. So this will be my third Lynch thing that I've seen. I've seen Blue Velvet, and I've obviously started Twin Peaks, so I'm definitely going to watch this one soon. And I just need to get, I think the Elephant Man I really want to get, that's on 4K. Wild at Heart, but that's out of print now, I think. What other ones? Lost Highway, I think, is one. Inland Empire, which I don't think is supposed to be great. Eraserhead. I don't think I'm going to bother with the original Dune, because I'm not a big fan of Dune. But yeah, that's Mulholland Drive, so looking forward to that one. And then I went out into Bath city centre today, and I went into HMV, and I just splurged, spent quite a bit of money on these four, but they're ones I knew I wanted to get in the collection, so I thought I had a bit of money left over to spend on Blu-rays for the month. I thought, whilst I'm there, I might as well spend it. I wasn't planning on getting anything else this month anyway, because I've got quite a bit to watch through. So first up, I got The Holdovers, one of my favourite films. Technically last year, it's on my last year list because I watched it last year, and it was released last year in America, but it did come out here this year, but in England. So it's confusing, but I did put it on my last year list. But love this film, just a really great feel-good Christmas film. I suppose it is a Christmas film technically. So yeah, I'll be watching this definitely again this Christmas. So that's The Holdovers. I know there's a 4K release, but I'm quite happy with the Blu-ray. Then one of my favourite films this year, because although again this came out in America last year, came out here this year, and I watched it here this year, so I'm classing it as this year. For me, on my favourite, it's confusing, but it's just the way I work through things. And that is All of Us Strangers. Absolutely love this film. I think it's in my top 5 still. As are, no, the next two might just be out of they're in my top 10, but just out of it. Yeah, I love this film. I think you get a poster as well. And there were words after this came out that this wasn't going to get a Blu-ray release. So when they actually announced it, I was very happy. And it's in a nice slim case, which I'm happy because that means more space. But yeah, can't wait to give this one another watch again because I love that film. And then 2 4Ks, which pretty new. One is very new, came out last week, and the other one came out start last month. Two of my favourite films again this year so far. Monkey Man, absolutely love this film. Dev Patel is just excellent in it. I just really got a kick out of this. Great action film. So can't wait to delve into this one again. And the last one, which only came out this week, another just really fun, entertaining film, The Fall Guy. I was going to hold off on getting this, but I was there, and I thought, why not? So yeah, another one I got, so I spent almost £100, which is definitely way too much to spend, but I won't be spending any more this month now, so yeah, that's The Fall Guy. So quite a lot the last week, as I say, so much so that I won't be getting any more for the rest of this month, because I've gone way over budget. Some good deals though mixed in there, but with those and with what I got last week, I've still got a few left to watch from them. I think I'm good now for the rest of the month, and I go on holiday at the end of the month. So yeah, I should be good now until September for films to watch, and if I do end up somehow watching through all of those before the end of the month, I've still got a huge watch list pile looming around of stuff that I can pick out and watch. So, but yeah, that is it for this video. Let me know if you've picked any of these up, if you've got any of these in the collection, any that you can recommend me getting when I get around to getting more next month, anything and everything. And make sure to go and subscribe to Sam's channel if you're not already. As I said, I will put his link in the description below. And that is it. So if you like the video, make sure to give it a like, subscribe if you want to see more videos like this, and turn your notification bell on so you know when I have a new video uploaded to this channel. Comment down below anything and everything. I get back to anyone that takes the time to leave me a comment. And that's it. So until next time everyone, take care. Goodbye.